Can y'all see me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. All right. On Facebook, I think we're doing okay. So far, so good. Cool. Hold on. Sorry. Just checking. I think we're good. Okay. Well, we're recording on here, so we just go. Uh, so hi. there's been a lot, and when I say a lot, that's an understatement of what's going on. If you are just now watching this because you found us recently, hi. Thank you for being here. I'm Allie, and this is my mama, Shelly. Hi. We're twins. I know it's so hard to tell us apart. I get it from my mama. So, I don't really have time to catch you up. So I'm really hoping that so many people can help out in comment sections or whatever. Thank you for helping us share the truth and the truth, not an orchestrated narrative. That's nice. There's enough mess going on in the world as it is. We're alive, as you can see. That's a plus every day. We're alive. It's a good day. Programming has been broken. Codes have been changed. That's a secrets have been spilled. Big secrets have been spilled. That's a big thing for me. So much has happened, and thank y'all for those of you who have been rocking, riding, and rolling with us this past, going on 5 years. We didn't plan for it to go this way. We don't plan for it to stay this way. I don't know who needs to see this, and I don't know who I'm talking to or talking past. So if I'm not talking to you and the shoe don't fit, move over. Don't lace it if it don't fit, okay? So, first of all, I believe in Jesus Christ. It took me a while to get there. My mama has always been raised in the church. So her faith is strong, and mine has always needed work. Lots of work and patience. So, if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, but you're here watching this somewhere, somehow, thank you. And that is not the prerequisite to be in this fight. This is not a religious, political, race, any type of labeled war. This is a humanity war and a humanity issue. But I do believe in Jesus, and we have been through hell. I'm from the south side of heaven, though. I really admire that sound on TikTok when they're like, I'm from the south side of heaven. I really agree with that. So I have been saying that a lot because I know, you know, we all know God is not done with me yet. So if you're like, I don't believe in God, okay. I'm not trying to shove anything at you, especially religion, but I'm not religious. I have a relationship, and I'm going to pray real quick. And if you don't want to pray with us, you can leave for 30 seconds, plug your ears, do what you need to do, but come on back because we can all talk about the same thing. And that's the message and the truth about the children. Okay? Okay, cool. Goodbye for those of you who don't want. Okay. Dear Jesus, we just thank you for this day and this time, God. I thank you so much for the breath in our bodies. We thank you for another day to be able to speak. God, I just ask that every word that comes out of our mouth be of you, Jesus, of the truth, God, and nothing from our selfish gain. We just ask that you keep us safe, open the eyes, minds, and hearts of those that are listening to this playback right now, Father God, and we just thank you for the fight, the Holy Spirit that you put in people, the righteous anger that you set in people to do the right thing for your children, God. We ask that the truth keeps moving forward, God, that the truth is dripping, Jesus. We just ask that it comes in like a flood. And we just thank you for whatever you do in the process and progress. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Come back.
Come on back.
Come on back. Okay. We went viral on accident. Okay. In 2020, we have been through court systems. We have been through investigations. We have been through courts. Did I say that already? We've been through all of it. We have the receipt for all of it. This is not a game. This is our reality. We know that there are many advocates out there who love to use you, many other people, as their commodities. That's not what this is. That's not what we're trying to do. And I know you know who I'm talking about. There's quite a few. It's not just one. Okay? We did not get on this internet to sell you anything. We did not come on here to charge you for the truth. We have given so much information that people can dig for decades of what information that people usually charge you a subscription and a Patreon and all this merch fees and all that. We don't care. Netflix actually contacted us in 2021, I want to say, and we still have the receipt from that. They called and asked, or they messaged and asked us to do a kind of like a documentary. And at the time, we couldn't even get into a hotel to take a shower. We couldn't stop somewhere without having issues. There was always something left and right. And I asked them, I said, if you're going to send a videographer to us, what happens if that videographer gets scared? Something happens to their camera. We're moving too fast. What happens? Because our life is not a TV show. And making a movie and all that stuff is all nice and dandy when the war is over. The war is not over. So if you're interested when the war is over, cool, but no thank you. We've had people contact us, but when people have asked us about mainstream media interviews. No, we haven't done those. And when we told y'all in 2021, if you guys can write some letters, not even mention our name, just test it. Just test who we see as someone who can be a point of contact, a call to help. We've asked so many people to say, hey, reach out to your churches, reach out to the shelters, reach out to everybody and ask them a question of, hypothetically speaking, how are we handling human trafficking victims and survivors? What can be done? What is the protocol? What is the standard procedure? What help is there? And a lot of you have seen there is none. Our justice system is rigged. You've seen that. In 2023, I tried to talk to y'all about so much, and we did an event and we filmed it pricelessly, gave that out pricelessly, and there are people who have uploaded our information to their platforms and charged you for the same truth that we have given you pricelessly. When we asked y'all, hey, why don't you, hypothetically speaking, go look in your area and see how many children are missing? Now, I want you to contact your local media, your local news reporters, and ask them, why haven't you heard about it? Where's the Amber Alerts? Alabama, why haven't you heard about what's going on? Virginia, why haven't you heard about them ice cream trucks? Why isn't this something that is on the news as much as the new influencer? Why? And no answer. When a lot of people found out about Sean Combs, Everyone came running this way and thought that Sean Combs was the only thing in my life that I had to talk about. No. Interactive portion of this live. Interactive portion. Okay, y'all ready? Interactive. Even in the chat, in the private chat, just interactive portion. How many of y'all have been sitting here when I told you that Obama was guilty in 2020? How many of you were sitting here when I told you that Biden was guilty in 2020? How many of you were sitting here when I said CPS is guilty in 2020? When I said it's not just the top, it's the bottom and the middle? How many of you have been sitting here for that? Because there's some people who are just now getting here and think that this is new. No, we're not new to this. We're true to this. This is not, this is not new. This is not new at all. This is our life, unfortunately. Okay. What was it? 2024 popped up and I said, here, kitty, kitty. And a lot of people were like, why does she keep saying that? Is she referring to that supposed advocate that has the name of a cat? No, but if the shoe fits, here, kitty, kitty. And then that popped up. And then you guys were like, why the hell did that happen? It was like giving a cat a bath. Everybody came up the woodwork and just... Did y'all see that? Remember when I told you there's secret societies involved? And of course they're not going to tell you because it's a secret society. So do you think that they're going to tell you their secrets? Oh. Do you think that you're supposed to know all the secrets for a secret society? No. Am I saying that everyone is bad? No. But am I saying that there's a good majority and there's only a very few and far in between that's good? Yeah. Been saying that since the beginning. Okay. I've told y'all our original name before we were adopted, before we tried to heal, before we tried to separate. Did I not tell you that since the beginning? I had no issue with that. I've only redacted things that I know I need to back up from for our safety. I've told y'all a lot. I recant nothing, not a damn thing of what I've said on this internet. I'm about to tell you some more shit too. And I'm not going to recant that either. I'm going to tell you so much your head is probably going to spin. I don't care. I'm about to shove people down the rabbit hole. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's taking too damn long. I don't know what other way to tell you. There is not a way that I can tell you. And this is why a lot of survivors don't do it. Real survivors, this is why they don't speak up. I see it now. Because as a real survivor, you have watched us be stink bait for campaign charity cases. Y'all have seen us attacked beyond attacked. You have seen people say all the craziest things. They can't even keep track of what the hell they done lied about. That's why you don't lie. That's why you don't lie. Because then you can't stand on everything you said. That's why you don't lie. See, some people, they're saying so much about us and they can't remember what the hell they lied about. So it's too much to even try to address. But do you see why they're attacking? A lot of the things that we have tried to tell you, have you not seen them? Even if you swore I was crazy, I know that you weren't supposed to just believe me. You found a lot of you found us through your screen. I know that because we were not that friendly. We stayed away from a lot of people, did a lot of things different for us to be sitting here today. So a lot of you that just found us, you found us through a screen. I am no different than you. I've been through hell. My mom has been through hell and we loud about it. And we're not going to shut up about it. Every time somebody tries to drag us, knock us down, do whatever they say they're going to do, if we get the hell up, we're coming back. We're not going to stop. That is the only difference between you and me. We are not a celebrity. We are nobody special. We are not an influencer. I don't even like that word. You should not have to be influenced to get up off your ass for the truth. You shouldn't have to be influenced to do the right thing, especially when it comes to children. What sucks the most is people don't like to do the right thing until it comes down to you. You that's sitting here listening to this, you personally. That's when even people that don't believe in God says those 3 words that then you do, oh my, who? Because then you're scared. And it sucks because I would never wish what has happened to me on my worst enemy. I am telling you right now that we recant nothing. We're being careful. We're being very careful. We're being smart. But when we get into this event venue at the end of this month, and when we close those doors, in a moment when we turn those cameras off, I'm not redacting nothing. See, I'm tired. I'm tired in a different way. I am a college student. I was a volunteer choreographer, cheer coach. I love peace. I'm simple. I'm very easy. I'm not gonna fight you over things that don't matter because I'm so sick of orchestrated drama. I will never try to do anything to change anybody because somebody has tried to control me my entire life. You see them? Those who 1 minute they said I was a child and to kidnap me from my mom. Now they're saying they've sent messages. Enemies have sent messages to the men in this army and asked to buy me from the men in this army. Then we have people that are plotting on to get me alone. See, no matter what I do, I know that y'all won't leave me alone. I'm not dumb. But as much as you have turned into our walking nightmare, I'm going to be yours. Because it is no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Trust and believe that. I am done. I'm done. Okay? And what I mean by that is I'm never going to stop fighting, but I do want to go back to school. If I still got long to live, I am going to school, okay? And it is not about, it's not, everybody's like, well, why would you want a degree? And it's a principle of the thing. I just want to say that I did it. Because so many people just don't want me to be able to say that I did it. That's for me. To be able to teach again, that's my purpose. I love it so much. All ages. To be able to see people say I did something because I did it. I don't care if it's rolling on the ground. I don't care if it's getting a dance move. I don't care if it's just believing in yourself and having some confidence to say that you did it. It's a lot. So here's the thing. There are some people saying so much about us. All these lies and craziness. So here's what I needed you to grab a pen and paper for. You got it? You ready? You ready? 1-800. This is the number to the FBI. Let me help you. 1-800-CALL FBI. This is 1-800-225-5324. That's the 24/7 hotline for reporting human trafficking. And let me tell you why I want to give you this number. Because there's some people who are now, we've tried to say so many things. My mama killed Jesus at one point. I'm pretty sure. I've been everything under the sun too. But now, some people are trying to, after they've doxed, not just me. If it was just about me and my mom, it'd be one thing. But it's now other people's children, other people's homes, their phone numbers, their addresses. If you've gotten messed with, you now see that you're in this war. And how'd you get in? By just standing too close? By commenting? By saying nothing? Okay, so now there's some people who are trying to say that we're guilty of human trafficking. Okay, so that's why I'm giving you this FBI number. See, if you're smart, you know what I'm doing. But if you don't, you'll figure it out. If you're smart, you know what I'm doing. If you don't, you'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I want our enemies to keep doing what they're doing. Did you hear me? I know you're watching. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up. Please keep it up. And if there's any questions, comments, or concerns to say that we have done anything that we're talking about, then you can go ahead and call the FBI and make a report so they can do an investigation. When they get to us, and after they run their investigation, they might want to bring a box because we have some information to give them too.
Here's the thing. I have no problem. I have nothing to hide. Please call the FBI if you have any proof of anything, any suspicions, anything. Please call them and run a full investigation on me. I am open to that. If you have any proof and you hold that shit, then that makes you complicit. So please, by all means, for the safety of every child, please call the FBI and open an investigation. I will stand in that all day long. I have no fear of that.
You know,
but
that we don't play.
Look, caveat, if you're going to call and make a false claim, I wouldn't do that if I were you, because that's a 5-year sentence. So tread very cautiously, but by all means, if you do have anything, any hard evidence, any proof that I've done anything wrong to a child, please call the FBI. That's your moral and civic obligation to do. And if you don't do that, then you're just as guilty. So please do what you need to do.
That's all that needs to be said to address that, because I think a lot of people don't realize that the internet is forever. The internet is forever. Okay? So, for our enemies, please keep doing what you're doing. I know you're watching, so do what you will with that. Please continue. Okay? You're proving my point. And I don't think you realize that. But those who have common sense, you get what I'm doing. I know you get what I'm doing. So pay attention. Because the closer that we get to this event, the more you're going to see. And unfortunately, the more a lot of you need to see. Again,
come unhinged.
You have seen us be stink bait. We have told you so much information. At one point, I honestly don't think a lot of you are going to hear me at this event. So I really just want to, at one point, have an hour of just to breathe, to have a good time in the room. I want that to be the case because I think everybody has had a hell of a few years, right? Since 2020, it's been some bullshit. For everybody, right? Everybody done been called a conspiracy theorist. You had hell for your opinion. You had hell for the truth. It doesn't matter where you stood. You were fighting with somebody the entire year of 2020. Whether you had your mask pulled over your nose, over your mouth, or over your eyes, you were still fighting with somebody in 2020, no? So I seriously, I think that when we get to this event, I plan to take an hour at least for mine, not for the podcast that we're guests. We have no idea what's going on for that. We are a guest, and it's an honor. But the next day for our event, I plan to turn everything off for a second and everybody just take a minute. Take a damn minute. Isn't everybody frustrated? Don't you feel exhausted by the bull? No? 1 minute they can drop the Epstein files and they hold on to them. 1 minute we on a roller coaster ride because we going straight to justice and then we shoot straight down the bullshit. No? 1 minute it's a false flag and the next minute we on to truth. The second we get a little too close to truth, then there's a national emergency because that's the only way to distract everybody from the truth. Hey, side note, write it down. Did you know that your codes link to dates? The Congress leads a lot of codes. I know you probably don't hear me right now. You're probably going to mark this video and come back to it the same way people were like, when I said nobody tells on Diddy in 2021 and everybody's like, yeah, she full of shit. And then 2024 got here and everybody's like, nah, he's not that bad. And then the court case went down and everybody's like, oh, okay, maybe I should see what she was talking about. So I feel like that's going to happen again. I really do, because I've told y'all so much. And I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't. So we plan to do this event. We plan to take whatever, well, not whatever, somebody who holds their integrity, those who hold their integrity. If you're down to interview us, we don't mind being a live guest, but we're listening and we're watching the way people come at us. And if it ain't gonna work, we not gonna touch it. So But we're willing to do that until December 30th. And then after that, we're planning on writing a book. And then after that, I don't know what our life is going to hold after that. And I know people are not going to leave us alone, but we don't plan to be on the internet regurgitating information and telling you the truth over and over again, and then being at fault and blamed because nobody can see it. I know those of you who see it. I'm not talking to you. I know those of you who see it because I love you and I appreciate you. I don't have to know you to know that I appreciate you, because I'm not the only one. On behalf of everyone who doesn't have a voice, thank you. Seriously, you. If you're fighting somehow, if you've made a post, you've made a rock, if you've left a sticky note, if you've had a conversation, if you've argued with somebody over the truth, thank you. Seriously. It's enough. When everybody wakes up to the bullshit, when everybody wakes up and stops playing the game, you're going to see how much you miss and you're going to be pissed. It concerns all of us. But going back just a little bit, jumping backwards, like I said, I don't know if you're going to hear me, but writing it down. Did you know that your Congress leads the mother programming for the world, and the elections are led by the father programming of the world? It's the dates. It's the dates. For those of you who look at the QAnon drops and things like that, I haven't really got into that stuff. I've heard about it. But did you know that codes are everywhere? And those codes kind of are a template to be used for the world. It kind of activates people, or sleepers as they call it. But if you'll notice that there's some Congress, who did that? Who told everybody to start riots? Who did that? Do you know what I'm talking about? I think it was a black lady.
They call an MK code right in your face. Through your politicians, through your Congress and stuff, in a whole other way than I think most people even realize.
No, you don't realize what's waking up your sleepers, what's waking up your school shooters, what's waking up those people who are orchestrating false flags, what will wake up people for the 9/11 attack again. You don't realize that. But some people do feel it. You'll see it on the news, or you'll see it somewhere and you're like, that didn't sound right. That don't feel right. What the hell was that? You know what I'm talking about? Do you?
You might want to dig into who's doing the waking and who did the placing of the codes.
Oh, another thing you should check. Everybody, I want you to write this down, if you can. I got a few things. Bill Clinton. Oh, was it Maxine? Thank you, Loretta. It was Maxine Waters that said, get in there. What? Get in their faces. It's when they call coders. So how we talked about programmers, stitchers, coders, traffickers, johns, pimps, everything's different. When people ask us, like, how does MK Ultra work? What initiates what is the remote to programming? When like people come on the news like Maxine Waters and say crazy stuff like that, and then it activates people, and then the next thing you know, there's a riot. There's a false flag.
It's deliberate. It's not, I'm just being careless and I'm just in the heat of the moment, go activate and go riot. It's not that at all.
Do you know how long it takes to orchestrate an event? That many people? And then do you notice that when sometimes, like Maxine Waters, when they called it out, do you see how many people gather in one place at one time? Ask yourself, how long does it take you to plan a birthday party? If you've ever done an event that has more than 30 to 50 people, it takes a minute to orchestrate that, right? That doesn't just happen overnight. So how do people like Maxine Waters just say a few sentences and the next thing you know, the streets are full? Have you ever asked that? Like, how did everybody get there? How did everybody get the text message? How did everybody discuss on what was going to be, what we're yelling about? Who rehearsed the chants? Like, what? Was there? Did anybody get a
chanting practice?
A lyric sheet? Like, how? Who the hell printed that out? Like, what? Some people got T-shirts. Like, wait, that took a minute, right? I know you didn't just do that on your Cricut overnight. Like, what the hell happened? That was quick. It's because it's a false flag. Doesn't mean people don't get hurt. Doesn't mean something is not happening. It means that it is an orchestrated mess. used to distract you from something
Deliberately.
bigger. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do you not feel like you're in the damn Twilight Zone? Stop playing. Do you not feel like that? Thank you. Sandra said, who wrote the signs? Okay, Loretta said exactly, and bricks just happened to be in the same area the riots happened. They just happened to be there, like they got a delivery. Like who dropped off the bricks?
Your government is very wicked.
Who do you think is planning all of this? Because usually there has to be an event planner, a host.
What you need to understand is if they're speaking publicly and inciting things, they're inciting something that's already been embedded in somebody, probably from childhood, that they know is there, that they've already planned to incite.
Mm-hmm.
When you wrap your head around that, your mind's going to be fried.
Yeah. I don't think people are getting that yet. I don't think you understand that just yet. George Soros is one of the people who pays to riot. George Floyd.
You got to have planning. You've got to have funding. You've got to have organization.
How did everybody get the time? Like, to discuss an event, everybody has to at least get a time frame. Like we going for lunch. I mean, we marching down this street at 1 p.m. Like, how did everybody get in the same place at the same time? All those matching tents. Okay, Pam. Like, what? Where do you think those come from? They're coders. Who do you think we bucking at?
Maybe the generals know.
I wonder if those 6 generals know.
There's 6 generals that have a very good idea of what's going on.
There are 6 generals that have a very, very well insight to what the hell is going on. 6 of them. Did you hear me? There's 6 generals that have they actually wrote some of the programming. 6 of them. Did you hear me? 6 of them.
We could talk about that at the event, though.
There are companies that hire people to protest. Yes, there is, Bobby. Have you taken a look at that on Craigslist? They even ask. I even have a screenshot of one. They tell you they'll hire you to come out and stand and yell for nothing. Mm-hmm. We can't yell for something, but we can go out and stand for nothing. As long as we're getting paid, though. Have you seen that? It's on Craigslist. I will find a screenshot, post it up for you. You can find them, too. Like we said, we recant nothing. We've told you so many times. So many things, so many names. A lot of people, she never said names. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Give me names, give me pictures, give me places, give me dates. I done gave you damn case numbers. I don't know who the hell gives you their birth certificate online. Like, there's only so many ways I could turn myself inside out to be like, here. And then everybody is like, they look at the predator and they go, it's okay. It's okay. Shh. I don't need to see anything. It's all right. It's okay. They're patent patient. It's okay. It's okay. Nurse. It's okay. Ooh, Annabelle. Hey, have y'all ever seen that Annabelle doll? Do y'all know that Annabelle doll is missing? I bet it's missing. Annabelle. Oh, Annabelle. Is she in pink? Or pearls? Annabelle. Oh, Annabelle. Miss Marsh. Annabelle is just running out now. She's running around giving all the secrets. She's just running around giving all the secrets of the marshes. I know about the General Marsh. We know about, what was his name? General, not the F, the General McMurray? It's General McMurray. Yeah. Hi, Bob. She said, I'm glad I found you again. I was following a fake you. Oh.
We get in trouble. The people that are slandering us are following the fake account. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this shit up. The people that are trying to slander us are slandering a fake account.
Well, hi.
It's very entertaining.
Well,
Oh, it's messy though. Like,
thanks for being
seriously.
here with the real lives. I really appreciate you. My fake account probably doesn't care for you, but I like you. Oh man.
This is a messy fight.
It is.
You have no idea how messy shit is. Maybe to the point where you just gotta laugh. What else you gonna do?
Oh man. Oh, it's been a lot. I really feel like we're not laughing at you. Bobby, thank you. That's what we've been trying to tell people. We've been trying to tell people we don't have a TikTok account. We have 90s Nation News. Now listen, my fake TikTok account gets more shit than the real account. My real accounts get taken down. Fake me is doing fine. Apparently. Fake me is doing great. Me, however, real me, I can't even post my own things, but fake me can post about me and it's fine. I post me and I get banned. What the hell? So we laugh because what else can we do? Seriously, tell me, because I don't know who needs to see this, but look at my face. Look at me in my face. In my face. Please look at me in my face. Do you see my face? I don't know who needs to see me. Do you see my face? Can you look at me in my face? It's broken. Do you see it?
Ball's in your court.
I don't know what other way you need me to tell you that damn light is Kelly green.
The green ball is in your court.
It's green as in go. It's green.
I'm not telling you again.
I am not saying that shit again. I don't know if you need me to do anything. I've done everything that I can do. So I am saying it right here, right now. I don't know who needs to hear this. Look in my face. Go. Push the damn button. Stop. Don't even. I don't want to hear it.
She's ready.
Look in my face. It's broken. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you hear me? Green means go. Do you hear me? Tareen said, yes, you look tired, but all will be go. Oh, girl, I'm so tired. Don't even get me started. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, and I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry because I'm tired. I'm really tired. Really, really tired. Look in my face. You see my face? You looking at me in my face. Okay, good.
It's broken.
Go.
And the secrets are spilling forward.
I promise you that if you don't go, because you want to talk about mass hysteria, I don't give a shit about nobody's mass hysteria. I don't care about who wants to talk about it. And then this is going to cause people to cry. Cry.
We done.
Cry. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're going to tell me, well, some people are going to try to kill you. They already are. I don't care. I don't care. Green means go. Unredact my name from the Epstein list. Unredact me from any damn thing. I am okay. Do you understand you can't hurt me? You understand that? Do you hear me when I say that you can't hurt me? What has already happened, and you can't hurt me. Look in my face. You think you can hurt me? The damage is done. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? There's no part in my body that gives a shit anymore. So let me tell you, by the time that we get into this venue and I shut them doors, there is no secrets from anybody. I ain't redacting shit. There's no point. So when I give you that notebook and when you get into that building, know that you might have a little PTSD when you leave, but we are done. Okay? When people talk about you going to carry half the weight, carry half the weight. Let me look in my face. I'm tired. I may be broken, but my ass is tired. Okay? This woman right here, this woman that has risked her life and everything else, look at her face. Look in her face. You see, you looking in her face?
Balls in your court. Let's fucking go.
We're tired. Do you hear me? I hope you do. Because we have passed fuck around. We are now parking
fuck around anymore
at the building of Find Out. Okay? In 3 weeks, there is no way that anybody is going to question who the hell we are, because after every receipt we bring into this room, there will be a projector. Do you hear me? Whoever is standing in this room, I will put it in your hands. I don't care. Now, we're careful on the internet because we're sitting in the sea of our enemies. So for all of you who are just like, just drop it. You done seen the hell that we have been through. And some of you done got scared and been like, oh, wow, that's a lot. I don't know how to. And then some of you have gotten threatened. And then you're like, well, shit, I didn't know I was in this war. Well, the more that I drop, the more we're going to have a problem with.
A lot less problem if we do it in person.
Okay. I was in foster care. Do you hear me? This didn't just happen overnight. I am now 31 years old, and I damn sure plan to make it to 32 and past. Okay, so when I tell you we recant nothing, but you're going to be damn pissed about what we have to say now, because we're not going to shut up. We're not going to shut up. We're about to tell you some more. So we're going to go. Because I think you got a lot. No? What else do you need? Some people are asking for the wrong things. And some people are asking the wrong people. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So, we good? We good? What else did I... Oh. If you're wanting to go to this event, there's a video vetting process. The tickets are free. Okay. The first day, we were invited as a live guest, a guest of honor, to someone else's podcast, a very sweet soul. And that sweet soul, very stunning soul, will be announcing who they are very soon. And I think they're going to be giving out virtual seats as well. So for those of you who can't make it in person, when this stunning soul announces what they're doing, you might want to get in line for those virtual seats, because we were planning to have the whole thing go live. We will be live at one point, but like I said, I plan to turn the cameras off and just pass everything around the room as much as we can. See, here's the thing. Last time we carried a lot of evidence into the other event, and our car was broken into before we could even get like 30 miles away from the venue. That was great. It was great. We've been through a lot of shit, by the way. So we're trying to be careful with the evidence that we're bringing into this venue. And for those of you who know, we don't ride alone. And we thank you so much to the heroes and the angels that's in our life, because we can now say that we're not riding into this venue alone. We're alone right now. That's true. There's nobody else in this car. So, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Nobody's scared to die, baby. We're just scared to not get the truth out there. It needs to be out there before we go. That's the only thing that we care about. Come on. You see my face? Look at my face. Come on. Do you hear me? There's a DNR sign. We are close to where we need to be. When I tell you that there is a do not resuscitate order signed by me, if someone tries to come at me, I am telling the angels that are there. This is why I'm telling y'all, be careful who you're giving information to. Because yes, we need to give you where this event's going to be. We can do everything in our power to try to keep everybody safe. But if something happens and something slips through the cracks, we have a DNR, a do not resuscitate order. And the amount of angels that are headed this way, we not riding alone, and there is no angel that is, they done. The angels are done with the bullshit. Now, we not coming lethal, but again, we've been driving for way too long on the fuck around freeway. They getting off and find out, all right? So the angels that are with us, there's a do not resuscitate order. If something happens, God forbid something happens. That's not what we're planning for. We prepare for the worst and we pray for the best. But if somebody touches me, I die right there. I'm not going to the hospital. And then a dead man switch will be released. And that dead man switch has everybody's name, number, license plate, pass address, codes, attachments. Yeah. That's hell to make. Just so you know, a dead man switch is hell to make. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of reliving through trauma, redigging through everybody's bullshit to come back up to tell you, God forbid, we're no longer sitting here. That video will start off with, if you are watching this, I am no longer alive. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's my way of coping. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Okay? So, if something happens to us, we die in the hands of an angel. I'm not going to the hospital. We're not going to do this with a switch out. We already know those plans too. So, if you would like to go to this event and you are on Facebook, comment below with your, actually just comment below, because if you give your email, then you're going to have all kind of enemies threatening you.
Yeah,
and
don't do that.
If you want to
stay a little unhinged.
If you want to see it, you can go ahead and test it.
If you want to stand in the water with us, go ahead.
Get in the trenches. It's muddy. Go ahead.
I don't recommend
Come on.
it.
Get on in. It's cold. So, if you comment below, hashtag live audience invite, then one of the admin coming through our pages will email you or will message you and then reach out to you to email them and get that vetting process started. It's a vetting process. There's like 8 questions they ask you. And it's a verification process too, because there's so many people that want to kill us. So we have to make sure that the person that has a username of I love bingo is matching to an actual person that matched to an actual ID. So if somebody actually hurts us, we know who to actually call. You know what I'm saying? That's border crisis. Oh, I know. But it's just a verification process so we know who the hell is walking through the doors. I know that bothers a lot of people. Again, border crisis. But it is what it is. Okay? So if you would like that seat to the live audience invite, please comment below. If you can't comment below because you're sitting here on Telegram for whatever reason right now, you can message me. You can message Nick Fury. So many people. Somebody just messaged him and asked him to sell me. He said no.
He said, hell no. He said, meet me outside.
Yeah, that's what he said. he said another few things too. So did my dad. But but you know, but you can message Nick Fury, and he can help you get started on the process if you're on Telegram, or you can go through allysarmy.com and send a message through there, because you'll be emailing, and then your email process is already started. Okay. By the way, $8,000 ain't shit. So I don't know what
you falling on tough times.
Yeah, I ain't that cheap usually. Damn, rude. I'm not for sale, but they were only offering $8,000 to both of them. kind of vacation is that? They are grown men. Where the hell are they going with that much money? Anywho, yeah, men, to all the men that have been in our life, to all the brothers that have ever been in our life, I need your help real quick. Can y'all message me and get ready for a security meeting, even if you're not going to make the event? I would just love if you can come sit in this security meeting with us and discuss some protection protocols for what's coming. So all my brothers, all my men, please send me a message. I think they're having a meeting this Sunday, or at least trying to. So if we can get together by this Sunday, the men and the women, my sisters who have stood for security, we need a quick security meeting for what's coming. Yeah. Yeah. You got anything? I know you got a lot. We're trying to pick and choose our battles right now, y'all. We want to get to the venue. But I know that you're going to continue to pay attention and watch what else happens right now. Watch carefully, because the closer we get to the end of this month, you're going to see.
If you people don't knock that fucking domino over, you're going to be on your own, because we about tapped out.
Yeah, we tap it out. Tapping out, we signing off. I don't know what we're going to do, but we want some peace, okay? I don't know what we're going to be up to, all right? Crocheting somewhere with a dog. On the top of Leave Us the Hell Alone Mountain. Way behind the trees. Something. Does it cost to attend the event? No, it's actually free 99. And I can't even say 99 because, sarcasm doesn't go that long. I know common sense is not always common, but I forgot to tell you about that. The tickets are free. The podcaster, this sweet, stunning soul that is planning this podcast, their first thing was, I don't want to charge for these tickets. They said if somebody does anything, because they do have stuff on their platform that they write books and all kind of things, that's their platform. I'm a guest. So, but they decided, for your safety, they are probably not going live. They're going to kind of turn it into a webinar thing. And then at that, they're not charging for tickets. The tickets are free for the podcast. So this is the first day. It's a 2-day event.
They're paying for the venue.
They're paying for the venue.
They're paying for the venue.
Yep.
That's just how it goes. But there's no charge. Like, the truth should be free no matter what.
This podcaster, and these things are not cheap, no. But this podcaster has paid for the food. We are feeding y'all on both days. Trust me, you will leave with more than you came in with. I'm actually hand making some stuff if I can sit still. And then if I can't sit still right now, trust me, when there's angels that are going to be coming this way soon. And we plan to stop with angels for a second and have an actual movie night. Y'all, we're going to watch a cartoon. I am so excited. I'm so excited. We're going to stop for a second and watch a cartoon and probably do some crafts and stuff for things at the event to give away. And I'm so excited for that. Like, you have no idea. I'm so excited. But yeah, the tickets are free. And you just need to get there. That's all you got to worry about. That's how you get there. By car, by train. by bus, by plane, whatever you're doing.
Swim. You need to.
Don't swim while we're talking about Obama. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea at all. No one go swimming. Because then they're going to say, well, you know, I was on my way to Ali's Army event to talk about Obama. I went paddleboarding, and then the next thing you know, I was floating in a shallow river. Don't go swimming. Don't go swimming. What else did I tell you? Feeding you. We're going to have church. We're going to have a time to just dance and mingle and talk and just be. I think that needs to be for like an hour. I really feel like that needs to be for an hour. The podcaster, I don't know how long their event is going, but we'll give more details soon. And then, but for our event, it's a long day. It's a full day event. So we plan to do a superhero shuffle, a little to the right, a little to the left. We plan to just take a second and breathe before we dig into everything. And I'm really looking forward to that part. If I can teach a dance class, I'm teaching. So we'll hang out. We'll talk, take some pictures, go meet another conspiracy theorist from another side of the world and talk to somebody like-minded and and that has a heart and a brain. It's hard to have conversations with people without somebody staring at you like you got three heads, right? When you start talking about human trafficking or the reality of what's going on in the world, everybody looking at you like what? You're gonna call me in a little bit when something pop off on the news, trust me. Yeah. Podcaster the first day, we're a guest. Second day, full day. Free tickets, just get there. Drop a live audience invite on the comments somewhere, and somebody will get back to you. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. And then you do a video vetting process. That's real. They're going to hit you up in an email, give you an application, let you fill that stuff out so we can do verification, and then they'll schedule a video vetting interview with you so they can look at your face and make sure your face matches to the identity that you're telling us. And then I see those videos, we see those videos. So we try to get to know you a little bit before we get there. I don't even think it's a 15-minute process. It's really quick. And then once you get past that process, you'll get a ticket in the mail and you'll start making your way towards the event. So we'll see y'all there. Be careful. Spiritual warfare is a thing. Even if you don't believe in Jesus, you believe in another realm, you know that Satan is real. So be careful because he works. He works. So be careful. Be very careful. I'm so serious. All jokes aside, be careful. Please be smart and be vigilant. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Be alert. There are people that might try to contact you and say, hey, are you going to the event? What information you got? Be careful who you're talking to, because some people are surveillance cameras. They're not friends. And they don't care about you. They're probably going to put you in the middle of the hell that's going on. The churches, a lot of people don't talk about what spiritual warfare looks like. And even if you don't believe in Jesus, you have been through something where you know the devil is trying to destroy you. Okay? So if you know that and you know how that feels, be careful. Please. This is not a game. I would let somebody close to you, close to you as in they care about your well-being and when you're home and if you're home, and not just checking in on you on the holidays. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody who cares about your well-being. I would let them know where you're off to. Give them a heads up. Okay? Because God forbid there's a situation that goes down at this event. All of you that are sitting in that event are now insurance holders. You understand what I'm saying? The cameras will be off at one point, but there's always a camera running, because at that point, once you're sitting in that venue, you may become an insurance holder with the information that you carry. So please do tell somebody close to you, and I mean close to you, very close, not distant, close, where you're going and what type of event this is, just so somebody knows something. Okay? Okay. We are not suicidal. There will be no accidental car accidents. There will be no overdoses or accidental fires. We are not carrying anything in this car that cannot be accounted for, and we are not carrying any weapons. My mom and I are exhausted. Um, but we do love the peace of life, and we are of sound mind and body. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to take a few questions on Telegram before we go, but I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook. Love y'all, and sooner than later? Yeah? Okay, cool. Bye. All right, Telegram. How y'all doing? Do y'all have any questions? I'll take like 2 before we go. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. Oh. One second. Ah, phone's tripping. Oh, by the way, there are 2 people on here that you know that I'm supposed to be coming your way for an interview. We have had hail. I'm so sorry. I'm going to answer my phone, I promise. There's so much going on. So I think I see both of you on here. Um, I will definitely be in contact this week. I will. I will. I will. I cannot promise you exactly when because I can't even put a time on the war that we have been going through, but I definitely will be in contact this week. Okay. Um, is there anybody with questions? Do you have any questions about anything that we just talked about? No? Because if not, we'll go and we'll see y'all in a little bit. Going once, going twice, going 3 times, about to go. Ah, I see you. Okay, sorry. Is my side not? Admin, can you see hands? Because my side is doing something weird. I see Beth Dutton. Hi, Beth Dutton. My girl. My hero. Your mic is being unmuted. I think something's wrong with my side. Hold on, let me go out and come back in. I think something's wrong with my side. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Beth, are you there? Beth Dutton. Paige and Beth.
Hi. Hello, ladies. How are y'all doing?
We are. We miss you. How you doing?
Miss y'all. Y'all full? Got Capri Suns?
Oh, I have some juice, but I do not have a Capri Sun. But you know me, I'm gonna get a hold of one.
Gonna have to see what we can do about that.
Okay.
Just wanted to say hi, check in on y'all.
Thank you. We love you.
Love
and
and miss
hi.
you. Big
Love y'all,
hugs.
miss y'all. Can't wait to see y'all.
Yes, us too. Big hugs.
Big hugs.
Allie, XYZ. You got my name. Hi. Your mic is being unmuted. Go ahead.
Hi, I just want to say I really look up to you guys, and I hope that you guys are doing well. Praying for you all the time. And could you potentially get a little bit more in depth on father codes?
Sure. And thank you so much for praying for us. Father codes. So, you know, Allie, twin, I'm trying to figure out what to say in the sea of our enemies, so just give me 1 second while I figure out my words. Just trying to figure out my words. Mom, would you like to, or are you still trying to figure words? We gotta, hold 1 second.
I'll let that shit loose.
You will.
You better figure it out.
You will.
I'll list every code I know.
You wanna...
There's,
All right, go ahead.
let me tell you. There's codes for everything that they do. So every program that you hear, like the beta sex kitten programming, it has a numerical code to it. 066601. There are codes for literally everything. I'm going to try to get a PowerPoint together so we can talk about that at the event. They use dates. They use public events. They use so many things that attach to a numerical trigger code. It's going to blow the world's mind when they wrap their head around that. The elections are coded in the MK Ultra survivors. The dates of the elections are coded.
It triggers the response that's needed. So let's say you have daddy issues. Let's say you have mother issues, and somebody like Maxine Waters is telling you that they care about you enough to tell you to get out in the streets and hurt somebody, and you have mother issues to the point that you look up to her and you admire her, so you're going to do it, and that creates almost a sleeper code within the person, and it activates a part of you that has issues. So it kind of activates the trauma in people to respond. And it's the same. We're trying to pick our words wisely. It's the same with holidays. So as the holidays are coming up, you'll notice that they play holiday music. They start changing the shelves in the store. There is a holiday spirit, as everyone says, and it's a depressing spirit. It's a spirit that puts everybody in a mood to think that they need to interact with family members that they've never interacted with, or they don't usually interact with, and you usually very toxic family members that you go to the dinner and you're like, I don't even know why I decided to go. It's that holiday spirit. There's codes that are activated. There's things that are said by the mainstream media, by people in power to activate that trauma response and then to have you act accordingly. And people don't realize that a lot of those are scripted dates to start activating that.
You know those marionette puppets that are on strings? So the guy stands up and he's got the little wood thing in his hand, and the string goes down, and one string goes to the arm and one string goes to the leg. What they've essentially done with the MK Ultra and the coding and the triggers and the numbers, and they can manipulate things in that manner. So if it's hard to kind of narrow it down for an explanation for you. It's like me trying to tell you how to get on the space shuttle and turn it on and fly it and get into outer space. It's trying to like narrow that down into just a little bit of a question. It's so evil what they've done. It's so huge. It's so complex. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it. It's the most evil thing that I've ever seen. There's nothing that's a greater evil than what's been done to the MK survivors. And it's continuing to be done publicly in everybody's face. Your Congress is very evil. They are complicit. Your government is very evil. Your generals I don't know all of them, but I know that the 6 generals are very evil. They head up the programming. They head up programming for the Diamond Kids. It's just like a vast evil network of things.
Father programming, though, is based off of what father figure you've had. And sometimes even those who have had the best example can get hit with a code that will activate something within them if there's any type of trauma. You'll see it in the school shooters, like I said, and we always use this example because it's something to go back to because it just happened not too long ago. What is that? Boulder, Colorado? That shooter that was supposed to do a shooting and then he wrote on the wall, "I'm not a killer." Something activated him to start to do what he was supposed to do, but then he stopped himself and then ended up killing himself. So something activated him. So those codes, something was said and that activated that trauma in him for him to initiate that. And then all of a sudden that code kind of knocked out of his brain. And then it was like, I don't want to do this.
If you go back, say, the last 7 or 8 school shootings and get yourself a big chart and put down the information of each of the school shooters. What was their sexuality? Were they on SSRI medications? Look for the patterns. Who were their parents? What did their parents do? If you start charting all that stuff, it'll blow your mind. It's almost a template, a cookie cutter template.
Mm-hmm.
All the way back, I can even trace. So the Las Vegas shooting, and
Mandalay Bay.
There were a few other shootings. If you ever get the chance to go to the book depository in Dallas, Texas, and listen to the whole thing and look at all the evidence and see how the JFK shooting went and the assassination attempt, how they were so quick to get on the spot, how they already had the shooter. They had him like within a short time. If you look at all those patterns and listen to all that and then overlay all that information with the things that are happening now, the Las Vegas shooting and your school shooters, you're going to be shocked at what you see. There's so many patterns. It literally is a template.
And that whole thing, and what is that, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
That's admitting to what was orchestrated. So if you do get the chance to go in there, you're literally reading a false flag. Just saying.
And once you do that, and you see the patterns, you'll never unsee them. Like now for me, if they're like there's a school shooting, I can look at it in 2 seconds. Look for this, look for that, look for this, and you can already see the template. Like you'll never not see it after that.
Yeah. We can take one more and then we have to go. Liza Mad Kitty. I unmuted your mic, I think. Hopefully I didn't kick you. Did I kick you right there? Oh.
Her mic's unmuted.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Annie. Love you.
Love you too.
Are you there, Liza? You gotta
Hi,
turn your
guys.
mic on. Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm okay.
Okay, well, definitely praying for you guys. But I do have a
Thanks
quick
so
question.
much.
Yes.
Oh, of course. And I'm praying for all of us too for protection and stuff.
Okay,
I was
thank you.
curious. So I know, I don't know if you know, but like I can't make it to the event just because like I have no way to get there and stuff. I'm a little far, but is there a way like if I still get verified to then like figure out a way to then maybe get the redacted evidence like that you're going to be handing out, or is that like not possible?
We are trying to we're looking into it. I know there's a few things that I'm handing out at the event that is possibly not going to touch the internet unless we're dead. I can tell you that right now. There are some things
Right.
that I plan to give out that is only in the Dead Man Switch. But there are some things that we plan to redact and put out later. So if you are going to the virtual portion of the event, I'll actually see what I can do and talk to some of the angels that we know of and see if we can send out redacted files if you have a virtual seat. But I can't make any promises because everything is everywhere. And our biggest focus right now is to get in the building. So that's a good question, and let me think on it, and then I could probably answer you in about a week or so when we get a
Okay.
little closer.
And I'll definitely try to get a virtual seat too. I'll definitely be trying to do that. So
Okay, awesome. And like I said, that sweet, stunning soul, they're about to announce it in a little bit, and I have a feeling that everybody knows who they are.
I think I have a
But
guess.
yeah. So they're about to announce very soon. I want to say they're announcing after next week. So once they announce, I'd say jump on that as soon as possible because I don't have any control. I don't think our admin we don't have anything to do with that portion of that. That is all that stunning soul stuff. So once you see that announcement, please jump on their site as well. Okay. God bless y'all. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a presence, even if you across the seas. There's so many of you that know our name and can see us and honestly see us for us. And that is something that I will never be able to say thank you enough for. So really, thank you. These next few months are going to be bumpy. So we thank you for praying for us. If the worship music comes on and you stop and take a second, even if you don't believe in Jesus, to be able to just stand in the music and hold space for us, we really appreciate that. And like Liza just mentioned, please pray for everyone involved. This time we are not riding alone. Like I said, in a few weeks, there's going to be angels surrounding us and from all four corners of the United States. And a lot of them have legit used their bodies as shields to us. So thank you for praying for everybody. God bless y'all, and we'll talk to y'all sooner than later. Bye.